All right, all right, all right. Tonight we are talking about VA refinances. That's right. You see me with the USMC sweatshirt on. Why? Because I am a Marine veteran. Yes, yes, yes. So tonight we're going to talk about the VA loan refinance. My name is Solandia Hammond, aka Suham Baby. I am a mortgage broker with loanswith2ham.com, powered by Edge Home Finance, NMLS number 2519087. And tonight, hopefully, we get to answer your questions as it pertains to the VA home loan. A VA cash out, Sue. What is that? Well, basically, it's replacing your current mortgage with a new VA loan. And if you have enough equity in your home, you'll be able to pull out some money or maybe even pay off some debt. So you can have a conventional loan. And if you're a veteran, if you're eligible, you can go to a VA loan, an FHA loan. You can still go to a VA loan. I've done it myself. I've had an FHA loan before. And then when I went to go refinance to pull out some money to pay off some debt as well, I was able to convert it to a VA loan to get rid of the mortgage insurance that I was paying with an FHA loan. So, with the VA cash out refinance, one of the questions that I get asked a lot about is like, what is the maximum amount of money can I pull out? What is the max loan to value called LTV, meaning the max amount of money that I can pull out of my home? Well, here's the thing: the VA guidelines does not specify a maximum or a minimum. However, different lenders have things called rules, called overlays, where they have certain guidelines. But here's what I would like for you to know is that you can pull out 100% of the value of your home. Now, do I recommend that? Only if you have a plan, right? If you got a plan to utilize that money to make even more money, then go for it. But if not, do not pull out 100% equity in your home. Most lenders will allow you to go up to 80 and even 90% of the value of your home for the amount of money that you can take out and refinance. So the VA loan refinance is an amazing loan, as well as the purchase loan for the VA loan. Hands down, it is the best thing smoking in town. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you. When does it make sense to do a VA loan cash out? Let's talk about it. As I told you before in my other videos, if you don't have a plan for your money, please do not take that money, that equity out of your home to just piss it away like I did 25 years ago. I learned my lesson. Have a plan for your money. Have a plan for where you want it to go so that it can grow. I think it's great to take out a VA cash out refinance when you have high interest credit cards or personal loans that you want to pay off. If you have home repairs that are needed, you want to protect your property value. So you want to take care of your home, take care of your home takes care of you, provides a stable environment for you and your family, as well as it can be a cash cow if you are in an area that is appreciating and you're paying down the mortgage on it and the property is continually growing in value. If you need emergency savings, I mean, right now in this economic time, people are needing money more and more and more. And I know some of you may be watching and like, well, if I need money, why would I do a cash out refinance? Well, if you're struggling and living paycheck to paycheck and you're paying the bare minimum balance on your debts, it may work out in your favor once we run the numbers, of course, and look at it, to where taking out a cash out refinance and paying off those high interest debts, it may work in your favor to where it benefits you even more, meaning that you have more money, that disposable income that you have coming into the house, and you have less debt on your table, which means you probably will sleep a little better at night. Another great reason to take out a cash out refinance, if it makes sense, is if you're paying off tuition or educational expenses for your kids. It's about that time for kids to start gearing up to go to school. I know ours are applying for colleges right now. Ooh. So, and it can get kind of costly. But not everybody is meant to go to college. So, but that's just one reason if you need it, college expenses would be a great reason to take it out. Also, if you're starting a business, and one important thing that I didn't have on there that I think is very important is if you have enough equity in your home to take the cash to buy an investment property. And if that investment property makes sense and it makes dollars, so it makes sense, SENSE, and sense, CENTS, then it may be a good idea to take the cash out of your home to go ahead and start that investment. So these are just some of the reasons that a VA cash out can make sense for you and your family. However, As always, I'm always going to caution you to look at the numbers to make sure that is advantageous for you, and always to make sure your money has a plan to grow and not go away from you and not bring you back any babies. It's extremely important for me to let you know that you got to be reasonable if you're taking out money out of your home. You don't want to take the money and just piss it away, right? You don't want to pay off your credit cards and in 2 months run the credit cards back up. Again, you have to fix your habit so that you can fix your financial discipline, right? So it's important to get financial literacy, to have financial discipline, to fix your habits. Pay off the credit cards, don't run them back up. Build a small emergency fund so life doesn't send you back to debt, right? We're going to look at your total cost of everything, not just your monthly payment. And for those of you that are interested, if you stay to the end, we got 2 more minutes. I'm going to tell you how you can get a free refi quote from me, no hassle, let you know if a VA cash out refinance is the best thing for you or not. Now, mind you, you do have to be a veteran or any eligible dependents or survivor spouse that is eligible for this particular benefit. So we would be checking to see if you are eligible for the VA loan. So not any and everybody can qualify for the VA loan. Again, you have to be an eligible veteran or survivor spouse, someone who is able to apply. And for my skeptics who say, no, I don't want to get into another loan, it's just going to set you back to pay another 30 years, 20 years, 15 years. Listen, you can always pay off your home faster simply by doing some simple things. You can send in an extra principal monthly payment. You can make one extra payment a year. You can round your payments up and add the extra to the principal. Just make sure that when you're sending in this extra money, the extra goes to principal only. If you want to figure out how much money that you need to send in to save off 7, 10, 15, 20 years off of your mortgage, go to calculator.net and do the mortgage calculator and just play around with it and see how you can pay your mortgage off faster. You'll be surprised at just sending an extra $25 or an extra $50 a month can shave off sometimes anywhere between 3 to 7 years of your mortgage debt. I got to tell you that one of the great things about us is that we have access to so many different lenders that, typically we can make some things pop. We can close really, really fast, usually within 14 days, as long as we got a clean title and we can get a clean appraisal back. And if you get me your docs when I need them, let's get the screen back up here. Let's see. And as long as you get the docs to me, in a timely manner, then we can typically close within 14 days. Again, depending on how fast we get the title back and how fast we get an appraisal. If you want a free VA refinance review, simply go to loanswithsuham.com/refinance. Let's make that bigger on the screen here. Simply go to loanswithsuham.com/refinance, and we will get that quote out to you. Free review, no pressure, just some clarity, and let you know the best route for you to take. And if it looks like the refinance is not the best route for you, we'll tell you that too. So it's no pressure. We really just want to look out for you. If you are interested, definitely go to the website loanswithsuham.com/review. Please share this video. And to all my veterans, I thank you. To all my active duty members, I thank you. Thank you for all your service. And to the family members or persons who have served and are serving, thank you, because you go through it too. So you guys be blessed. My name is Salandia Hammond, aka Suham Baby, mortgage broker, Sergeant Marine veteran, and I look forward to servicing you, to helping you. If you have any questions, drop them below the video, and I'll be more than happy to assist you as fast as I can. Have a good one.